Dare any analyst to defend Spain at 17% and Argentina at 9% in a 48-team World Cup? Someone here is badly wrong, and we are about to find out who.
Just the facts. Spain won UEFA Euro 2024 and enters the 2026 FIFA World Cup as Europe's defending champion, with a squad average age under 26. Argentina is the defending 2022 World Cup champion. Lionel Messi will be 38 during the 2026 tournament, which expands to 48 teams across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Pahlavi lives in U.S. exile with no visible pathway to Iranian leadership. News says regime change is not imminent, yet the market sits at 7%. That gap is the story.
Receipts before we begin. Last episode, analysts called Starmer out by May 15th at 10%, resolved at 0. Hit. Open call, 12% on China invading Taiwan by year-end. We are watching that one.
The Taiwan call stands. Base rate for cross-strait military action in any given year is under 5%, and 12% appropriately prices elevated US-China friction. Let's look at the data.
Let me push back on that. Taiwan is an open call. Spain is today's market. Analyst, give me your number on Spain.
The market is wrong because 16.75% dramatically underprices Spain, reigning European champions, deepest midfield generation in the sport, proven high-pressure system under De La Fuente. I have them at 22%.
Analyst says 22% on Spain. Skeptic, demolish that in one line.
You are pricing the upside and ignoring the denominator. In a 48-team field, the base rate for any single nation to win is under 7%, and the market at 16.75 is already too generous.
The base rate argument ignores talent concentration. 3 nations historically account for over 70% of World Cup titles, and Spain belongs to that cohort. Below 17 I revise. Above 27 I revise.
But here's what nobody is saying. Spain's Euro 2024 campaign required extra time in 3 knockout matches against lower-ranked opposition. That is not a dynasty, that is a team running out of margin.
Analyst at 22, skeptic at 7. That is a 15-point spread on Spain. Whoever is wrong by July owes the audience a full accounting. Argentina, analyst, your number.
The market is wrong on Argentina. 8.55% overprices a 38-year-old Messi in an expanded format where defending champions historically regress. I have them at 5%.
5% ignores Argentina's squad depth beyond Messi, Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez, a core that won the Copa America cycle cleanly. I put them at 14%.
Analyst says 5 on Argentina. Skeptic says 14. Another clear split. News. Any fact that moves this?
Argentina won the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 World Cup. In the 28 years prior to 2021, they won 0 major titles. The streak data is 2 points, not a trend line.
2 points is still more than Spain had in 2009 before they ran 3 consecutive major titles. The cohort argument cuts against analyst here, not for him.
Spain's 2009 cohort peaked at ages 24 to 27. Argentina's equivalent cohort is 2 to 4 years older in 2026. The timelines do not map.
Pahlavi at 7%. Iran market last. Analyst, is the market right?
The market is wrong because 7% requires a viable mechanism for Pahlavi to assume Iranian state leadership within 8 months. No such mechanism exists under current conditions. I have this at 3%, revising below 1 or above 7.
3% underweights the tail risk. If the Iranian regime destabilizes rapidly, everyone who dismissed this market looks foolish. I have it at 10%, revising below 4 or above 18.
Reckoning. Final numbers. No hedging. Analyst. All 3 markets, envelopes included.
Spain 22%, below 17 I revise, above 27 I revise. Argentina 5%, below 2 I revise, above 10 I revise. Iran 3%, below 1 I revise, above 7 I revise.
Spain 7%. Analyst is pricing hope, not data. Argentina 14%, the squad depth is real. Iran 10%, tail risk is never 0.
Analyst leads the board. 22 wins. For losses, Breyer 0.0808. Skeptic trails at 21 and 4. Breyer 0.1012. Both have committed Leaderboard updates when these markets resolve.
The Spain thesis is the highest conviction position on the board. The data supports a 5-point premium over market, and I will defend it.
And when Spain exits in the quarters, that 22% call will be the receipt. Mark the date.
Spain at 22 or Spain at 7. One analyst is wrong, and you already know which one. Drop your number in the comments, analyst or skeptic, and tell us exactly what data they are missing. Track today's hottest predictions on Polymarket app.